So this is part 2 of episode 36. Let's go. So for those of you that are just joining, that are watching the video cut form, welcome to the video, and we're going from Salina, Utah to Tucson, Arizona. It is a very long drive, and I'm trying to keep the videos relatively short, like an hour-ish and under, because that's kind of what like my limit is to watching. So I'm kind of doing it like if I was going to watch these videos myself, how long would I want to watch them? You know, that kind of stuff. For those of you that are watching the full-length, uncut version of the video, we're back to the driving. It really helps to learn to put it in gear. Anyway, so this is one heck of a long drive. It's like a 12-hour drive, and I decided to do both the very long form and the cut form. Hopefully that goes over well. I don't know that it will. Did I just exit where there's no... I did. The exit's right there. I mean, I'm in a truck, so do I really care? No, not really. In hindsight, I should have slept while I was there because this is going to suck. Having to drive at night yet again. I can actually pull up quite a bit further. That is one of the issues that I have with the long nose front ends on these trucks. I can't tell where the line is. I can't tell how far back I am. I do like the long nose peeps and the long nose Kenworths, but they're just, I don't know, kind of weird. Oops. Now this rig is kind of heavy. When I had it weighed, it was right at 72K. So, kind of makes sense that it would struggle a little bit. Let's see, do I... Yes, okay. Then I keep left here. I am glad in a way that I'm not a truck driver because I'm very directionally challenged. And by that I basically mean if the bathroom was not right next to my room, I would probably never be able to find it. Go ahead and back it down to 60. Crank it up to 70. It says I'm getting like 7 or 8 miles per gallon. And then it went all the way up to 48 miles a gallon. .3 mpg. That's pretty good. Could not find a job and had to return empty. Fuel and maintenance, $500, $200. That's not bad. It's gonna be dark when I get there, which does suck, but it is what it is. So it's fine. Would be a hell of a lot easier to drive if I had a wheel set up, but unfortunately I don't. Huh. I am getting a little tired, honestly. Because I'm literally, like, doing this in one take, if you will. Even though I've cut the video and, you know, merged it back together or whatever. This is in one setting. So, yeah. I need you to actually do your job and slow me down. Quite a bit, actually. Let's have you set at 70. But yeah, so the new deck, I think I was talking about the starter deck, which it's not really a starter deck, to be honest with you, it's a structure deck, if we're being real. The Destiny Seed structure deck, or starter, whatever, for Gundam came out today, and it's actually really fun. It's really good. Had a tournament and stuff at locals, which I'm gonna have to slow down. Alright, why are we going so damn slow? Speed limit is 75. Why are you going so freaking slow? There we go. Let's say my cruise is 63-ish, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. So, as far as like World of Warcraft content goes on the channel, I've had a couple people ask about that actually. I don't know if I'm going to keep recording that or not, because it's kind of a pain in the ass. Granted, I've only made like 3 or 4 videos on World of Warcraft. Because it takes quite a bit of effort and quite a bit of time to make those videos. this takes about, well, it's going to take an hour to make this video. It took an hour to make the other video because, you know, reasons and stuff. Let's see. So I want to stay in the left lane here. But then, like the World of Warcraft content, doing like keys and whatnot, that takes a minimum of an hour and quite a bit longer to edit. Unless I just record the entire time, which I don't really like doing. I can, and I have, and I do quite a bit, but I don't really like to. You could get the hell over. Could you not stop in the middle of the frickin' freeway, please? Yeah. So, speed limit 65. I'm behind this truck, and he's only wanting to do like 45. So it's whatever. Come on, hang forth so I can actually gain speed, please. Actually, let me check my settings for my transmission. Let's see, that would be gameplay, I think. Yeah, it's in high power mode. That's fine. I'm going around this dude who's getting over for whatever reason now. Couldn't have done that sooner, huh? Of course, gotta back it down all the way to 60. Why? Because it keeps flip-flopping. Keeps flip-flopping back and forth between 60 and 75. See? Like I just got the 60 and it's already back up to 75. So I am considering disabling all the mods except for the K100. Actually, you know what? I may just go ahead and disable all the mods except for the headlight mod. Just realized I'm speeding quite a bit. Yeah, it'll help run the game a little better, and I'll actually be able to get motors that are available in the game, I guess. I don't know, though. We'll just kind of have to see. So, truck on my left, I've already called him, and I'm already starting to pass. Truck on my right, I've already called him, and I'm starting to pass. Why? Because my truck is more powerful. And they're probably in 15th, 16th gear while I'm in 7th, 6th. Oh boy, I'm not gonna make it for much longer. I'm glad this is almost over. You know what? I don't really care if I get a speeding ticket. I'm just gonna let it eat. $85. I think that's enough letting her eat. Good news is we're just a couple minutes away. Bad news is I'm starting to fall asleep. So I have had quite a long day today, honestly. So me falling asleep isn't very surprising. There's a railroad crossing. Thank you for being the thing was coming. Let's turn in here. Not the first entrance, because that's the fuel station that we can't get fuel at for whatever reason. But to the second place where I'm going to drop off the load. There you go. Normally I would do that, but honestly I don't care at this point, so I'm going to just skip again. This may not actually be long enough to make two separate videos out of, but I am going to do that. I figured it'd be longer, but I guess I didn't see that it was 15 hours, not 20 hours. I mean, it just got kind of screwed up, but whatever. Anyway, so I believe I leveled up. Did I not? I did not. Okay. Let's see, career. That gave a measly 1,000 experience. So, but it's something different. It's not the same crap over and over and over. Like I've hauled clamshells. Let's see, clamshells on day 6. Day 10 and 11. 2 loads on day 16. So I've hauled those quite a bit. In fact, it probably says that's what my primary haul is. Let's see. Most common delivery, yard truck. Really? Yard truck? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of those, and one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So, it's fine. Um, I don't really know what to say, to be honest with you. Let's look into actually doing jobs that pay over 20,000, and like this one right here for $42,000. Yes, please. Um, so yeah. If I actually do decide to cut this into multiple videos, then I hope you enjoy watching. If I decide to keep it one long video, which honestly, there's plenty of time left in it. If I cut it into 2 videos, words are hard, then it's only going to be like a 20-minute video and an hour-long video. So there's that. If I just leave it, then it sounds kind of weird because it sounds like I was going to make a second video, and I don't have a second video. So I'll probably just make a second video, just because reasons. And I already said that it was going to be a second video. I thought it was going to be a longer video than this, but it's not. It's actually, I could have done the whole thing without stopping the recording in about an hour and 40 minutes. Which, well, no, actually, I take that back. I could have done the entire thing in about an hour and 30 minutes. Then, add another 5 or 10 minutes of talking on to that, and it would be an hour and 40 minutes. So, yeah. Anyway, if you have made it to this point in the video and enjoyed the series so far, or if this is your first time watching, thanks for watching, and go check out the rest of the series. I've actually put quite a bit of work into this, believe it or not. Not, like, it's not the amount of effort that you might, would expect, because it doesn't really take that much effort. But at the same time, it's quite a bit of effort because, I'm playing a game for an hour or 2 that, honestly, I want to play like an hour of instead. So, I do enjoy the game though. So that's another reason why I haven't really hooked up my wheel. But if I had a sim rig, I would probably do this for like 3, 4, 5 hours at a time. Ugh, holy crap! So I've had a very long day. I'm going to go to bed probably. So in the next video, we'll be changing trucks again. If I have room for it, that is. Let's see. I do not currently have room for it. So we'll figure something out. Somebody's getting their truck taken away, or something. I haven't really decided yet. I may actually upgrade the 579 to a 389 with 700 horse in it, but we'll see. That's the only truck in my fleet that I haven't driven yet. So yeah, there's been a video on literally every single truck in the fleet. So with that being said, like I said, I'm going to cut the video off now, and I will catch you on the next one. Don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe, share with friends, the whole 9 yards, and until next time, bye for now.